Shit up, TNT.
This ain't even really gonna be no song. I just get this shit off my chest real quick. It ain't no whole song.
Damn, AJ, you mixed this? Run that shit back.
I went flight to Chicago and I had to feel like this.
Look, I just started writing this verse when my plane was in the sky. Like heaven must be sweet cause I'm at peace when I'm this high. Staring at the clouds and I start thinking about the guys. I wonder if they up here too, like right here on my side.
Kid case, I had a gun charge. I was like 15. I had got caught with a pipe and shit over there about my hood. I was like, what, 70 of the East End or something? Right. The 69th. No, I was on 69th at East End. Right. Yeah, I got caught with a little pipe. I was like 15. But before that, I was going to station and shit, fighting in schools and every shit, motherfuckers getting locked up, little lame ass little charges.
Right,
shit,
right. Big shit, trespassing and shit, right.
Little lame shit.
Right.
I had that little pistol casing. Shit, I had ended up on a ban off of the house arrest shit.
Okay. So you was 15?
Yeah, I was 15.
You ain't do no time. You ain't sit down for that, right?
At the time, that shit felt like sitting down. You know, when you was shorty, you mean that been 30 days.
Yeah.
30 days for that shit hurt. But like,
So how long you was in that off that joint?
I was in that bitch. When I first got bumped, I was in that bitch for 30 feet, I think. I get out. I think, what the fuck here happened, bro? I think they gave me a house arrest ban. And then once I got on the band, I kind of like, did whatever the fuck. Just being young and dumb that now I'm all on the block. Just fuck the whole house arrest band, basically. I batted by the rules for a little second, not trying to go back. And in the long run, I just was, man, fuck that band, fuck all that shit. I ended up throwing that band like on my homie roof or some shit. Just cut that motherfucker off and threw it on the roof or some other dumbass shit.
But you broke your band.
I think once I cut the band, I went to jail for like 6 months or some shit. Yeah, I went to jail for like 6 months. They ended up sending me the DOC and shit, body home, all that shit.
Okay, when you did them 30 days, that was your first time like going to some shit, right? For more than a day or more than 8 hours, right? So how was that like? What was that like that on that bus ride, like going to that shit? Like, what was you was thinking? What was going through your head type shit?
That shit was a little crazy. I was in the Audi home for that little 30 days.
Okay, it was an Audi home.
Yeah, I was in the Audi home. I ain't go to DOC for that one, I think. Shit, for that little 30 days in the Audi home always been busted. Always been busted. So, like, I got in that bitch, got to fighting and shit. And shit, that little 30 days is stressful because, like I said, you don't know when you a shorty. Like, when you gonna get out, you motherfucker thinking like a year's a long ass time. It is. You a shorty, though, so. That 30 days really felt like, that shit felt like a year for me at the time.
So, explain your first fight. If you remember.
Let me see. I think the first one I had, fuck we was arguing for. I don't even know what we was arguing for. The first fight though, like, the nigga was trying me or some shit, bro. We was in the day room and the nigga was saying some shit. I think it was over a card game or something, yeah. Card game, niggas acting tough or whatever, and I ended up stealing on the nigga and shit. We got it on and I was a little wild at nigga. I'm spitting on him and all type of shit back then, so. That shit was funny when I look back at it now. But like, yeah, that's like we got it busting though. Dude wasn't no slouch or nothing. Shit, we got it on. I ain't lose though. I ain't lose. I ain't never lose like not on first grade. I ain't never. I don't know what it was. I feel like I got these bitches. I feel like I'm not defend myself, but at the same time, it's like I don't know why I ain't never lose no fight in jail, bro. I just never did.
So you say what's your jail record? What's your Audi home record? What's your Audi home record?
can't fucking remember, man. I got so many fights in that bitch. I think I probably got into like 5 fights between Adi Home, 5, 6, 5. I probably had more than that for real, but that I can remember, shit, from the Adi Home to I went to Little Joliet, then I went to IYC Chicago and shit too. I ended up fighting the style. I went from the Adi Home to IYC Chicago, fought the CO in that bitch, and got kicked out. They sent me to fucking Joliet, Little Joliet, and that shit critical. That shit like a joint for a little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a max
Right.
joint for, you know. But I was getting it on in Joliet though. And shit.
All right, so we got to go back to right because you say
Right.
broke the band, you did the 30 days, whatever, came home, broke the
Right.
band, tossed it, whatever you did with it, right? Then how long after you got caught for that shit and you did what 6 months for that? That's when you went to the little DLC.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Now,
mean like hey, after I broke the pen? No, but yeah, a couple, not too long after that. Yeah.
right. So now you in the baby joint. Did you? That's when you first went. You first went to Max when you broke that band.
No, hell no. I went to the Adi Home first, and then they sent me to DLC. I went to IYC Chicago, and IYC Chicago, that's still like downtown Chicago. That's like sweet shit. You feel?
Right.
That's like some little minimum shit. And then I fucked up. I fought one of the COs in that motherfucker,
Right.
and they sent me out of there with the quickness. Got my ass cleaned up out
That's
there.
when you went to Max.
That's when I went to the Max Joliet. And
Now, like for people that don't know, this is the real deal for the little nigga. So like, if you think you a little tough nigga, like if
Nah.
you think you a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You going that motherfucker, yeah, you gonna get what you're looking for.
Hell yeah. You ain't none of that. You ain't finna do all that like you in the streets and motherfuckers scared of you because you got your pipe and all that. Man, this nigga
Right.
he's finna rumble in that bitch, boy. That's what it is.
So now look, walk me through your first fight in there.
What the fuck my first fight was? It was critical, I think, too, folks. I think my first fight, I fought a GD ass nigga. I'm GD myself. But it was like